What's going on, everybody? Big Country here. Welcome back to Country Living. And you know, if you haven't seen it already, we did break the 800 subscriber mark on Friday, which is why there was no clone show on Friday, because I wanted to put up the prize package announcement video. If you haven't seen it, there's going to be a link up in here somewhere. If not, just go back and check out my my history on Friday's uploads. Big thumbnail, you can't miss it. Nice, colorful celebration. It says 1K prize package announcement, whatever. And when we hit 1K before September 1st, I will add a fourth prize pack to that, and I will announce that in the 1K video, telling you how to enter in each of the packages. Now, enough of that. What are we doing today? Today we are reviewing a product that I've had for a few weeks, and Brian, I think his name's Brian, I'm pretty sure his name's Brian from TVC, the Vapor Chronicles. He did it a few weeks ago, man. I saw this mod, he was showing off, and it looked great. I ordered it, and it's been about 3 weeks now, and I've used it every day since, and I love this thing. We're talking about the Funky 160W from ALeader. If you notice right here, I got the green panels, and I have the green icon on here. Vaping this thing at 100 watts. I love this thing. I love this box. It's so great. And it's got these interchangeable, we'll go over this in a low up, interchangeable resin panels, which are so freaking great. Customizable. I got 3 additional, I got a total of 4 plates. So you can change it up, matchy, color all the time. Because the box itself is great. I have no issues with this thing at all. Well, I got one issue that I can think of right now, but we may find some more anyway. But this thing has been great. I've been carrying this every day, every single day for the past 3 weeks, every day, every single day. $50 on VaporDNA.com. I've been waiting to get these interchangeable plates because they were out of stock for the longest time, and then they finally got an email like a few days ago, and then I went ahead and placed my order. I got them. Now they're out of stock again. So if you want some, go on to VaporDNA.com. Go find Funky, and if they are out of stock, select whichever one you want notification on. Put your email on. Once they're back in stock, they will send you an email so you can get in there and go, because they're going to go quick. But anyway, let's go down. Let's look at this thing, the way it comes in packaging, see what everything that you get, show you the menu, show you the screen, show you the mod, and then we'll come back up and talk all about it. If you've never seen this, this is my custom vape mat from vapemats.com. My design, my logo, my everything. Kind of wish I didn't do this one here, but you know what, because I figure if you're already watching me here, then you don't need to see all this stuff. But hey, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that button. And vaping truly did save my life. Alright, so this is the Funky 160W box mod by ALeader. This is how it comes, ALeader-tech.com. Funky 160W resin mod components, Funky 160W mod 1 piece, and a user manual 1 piece. Oh, it just tells you how many of each you're getting. And to be a leader, designed by ALeader. And then the back, of course, does have your authentication, scratching code, UPC, and warning this product, blah, 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 all the warning labels that boxes seem to require to have. Now, this is a great thing. Let's see, open this up like a little drawer, and this is how it comes. Now, my mod didn't come with these plates on here, because when I ordered mine, they were all sold out, and I had to get the Odin, which you will see, well, I can show you that right now. This is the Odin color that it came with. The color of this green is called Yggdrasil or something, YGG or whatever, but the green is just good. So this is the color that came on mine, which is cool. It's fine. I mean, it's fancy schmancy customization, right? In the box we also have a warranty card and the ALeader Funky 160W user manual. Alright, and this here is the mod. This is the back resin panel right here. Take it off. You notice it has the 4 magnets around the side here, 4 magnets on the inside here. Really tough magnets as well. And you can see the back here. I don't know, it doesn't look smooth. I don't know what I mean, a little finish wise, I don't know. It's always covered up, so I really don't care. It's got like a little lip right here for the resin panel, so locks in place, and battery venting on the bottom. And on the back here, it does say ALeader. Nice little shiny reflection. And of course, you got battery vent holders here as well. I'm not taking the batteries out yet because I want to show you something. But on this side, it is the battery panels. See Funky 160W, serial number which is 656, and some I guess, I don't know what those logos are, but there's something. So put this back on, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. Look at the 510. It is a nice recessed 510 pin. It does say designed by ALeader. And this here is your fire button right here. It's your fire button, your LED screen, and your up and down, and you have a USB port here for firmware upgrades and charging. The fire button, it says check out imagine, but here's your display screen. Power mode, 100 watts, powerful. Then you have your ohm, you have your voltage, your amps, your puff counter, your joules, and your independent battery bars. Now, I want you to pay attention to this right here. I've got 185 pulls, 100 watts on powerful, and I have 40 and 43% battery life left. When it comes to the battery life on this thing, I have been getting, on average, anywhere from 220 to 250 puffs a day on this thing. This thing's battery life is just crazy. I get much better performance out of these batteries. And there's some builds that I'm using at 80 watts and they're not even on powerful, so they even last even longer. But which is why I didn't want to take the battery out yet. I wanted you to see where I'm at on puffs today and where the battery life still remains. Now the reason I wanted to wait for the battery thing, because this is the thing that I don't like about it. So watch this. Take the batteries out. And a little snug, and then you just kind of roll this one out. Not that big of a deal. But when you look inside here, you can see that it does have plus and minus indicators on the battery sled. It does have a nice pull strap here, and the battery connections. Not spring loaded, but it's just like the little copper bend over. Now this little thing right here is a little loosed up. I think it's just to hide some mess up right in there. That's not too big of a deal. I don't worry about that stuff. Now, here's what happens when you put the batteries back in. Screen's going to come on. See, that right there just proved it has reverse battery protection, because that's my positive side. This should be negative. I put the batteries in incorrectly. The screen didn't come on at all, did it? Now it's back on. It does say ALeader. But look, everything has reset. Puff counter, joule counter, everything. I don't like that. I mean, honestly, it's not a big deal to me. But, you know, there's a point of pride where you can say, hey, yo, man, I got 17,782 puffs on this mod. That tells you how much I like it, right? So if any of you is concerned about that, per se, then this might be an issue for you. But let's look at the menu system. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right, now, to get in the menu for this thing, you need to hit up and down at the same time. All right, you can see power mode is blinking. Hit up, it'll go to temp mode. And it just goes to temp mode and back. So if you're in temp mode, hit the power button, get on nickel, titanium, the stainless steel, and back to nickel. Let's go back to wattage mode. Hit the power button again. Here's where you can cycle your power, your puff strength. So standard, soft, and powerful. Powerful is the way I've been doing it. Now, we go back into temperature control. you're looking like, how do you adjust the temperature? Let's go to stainless steel. Alright, how do you adjust the wattage in temperature mode? This is how you do it. Let this thing time out. Once it starts blinking, you're back into the menu. What you got to do is 1, 2, 3. You need to lock the atomizer. Hit both these buttons at the same time. Voila, there you go. Now you're into you can change the temperature in temperature control. It goes up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. It does round robin from 100 degrees Celsius to 315 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius. Boom, back to Celsius. Boom. And 15 Celsius and 200 to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. And like I said, it does round robin. See, I'm just holding the button. It's just going to keep going and going. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. One more time. Boom. Okay, now, once you're done, just kind of hit the fire button. It'll go away. And boom. Now you're back into watts. So let's unlock this. Back unlocked. And you can control your watts from here. But to do your temperature, you need to do it like we just showed it. So let's go back into the menu. And let's go to power mode. Let this thing time out. Alright, let's say let's say you have an RDA and you keep fluctuating ohms. This thing will not fire below a 0.1. It will not fire below a 0.1 ohm. Let's say your build is cold in the 0.09, but warm it's a 0.11, right? So let's say you just want to stop the adjustment of the ohm. All you got to do is when you're in power mode, 3 times to lock it, hold the down and the power mode at the same time. See that little padlock right here, right there. Unlock it, hold them both. Right there, see how it's unlocked? Now it's back to the ohm meter. Hold them both, padlock right there. That's how you can lock your resistance for whatever reason if you need to. And that's it. That is all this baby wrote. And it does go to 160 W. I've been vaping this thing at 100 watts. That's, like I said, some builds are even lower, but this thing is absolutely gorgeous. But let's look at some of these other panels I got. Like I said, this is called the Yggdrasil, or whatever it's called. That's how you spell it, Y-G-G-A-S-I-L. This is the Odin that came on the mod when I got it. This right here is called Thor. Oranges and greens and some yellows and so forth. This one I'm a little upset with, because this is called Frya, F-R-Y-A. That was supposed to, in the picture, it was blue. That's not blue. This is just purple. Straight up purple. Purple and black. Although one side is darker than the other, or brighter than the other, however you want to say it, but this is not blue at all. See that blue right there? The picture I saw was, all of it was that shade, like a royal blue. Let's check out Thor and check out him. Check Thor out. Looks like these probably could have came off the same, well, oh, actually maybe. Could have came off the same slab, who knows. Greens and oranges and golds in here, all kind of come together. And of course the Odin is one I got on the box, which is a good little, it looked good, I liked it. But of course, it's all about customization. And these panels are all made the same. They all have a little indentation on the inside. You can see how it's cut out on the inside. That's for help with the battery room. You got these 4 magnets on each side, and you got this lip on the bottom that helps lock it into place. And you also got these little tracks on the side, these little cutouts on the side. Can you see that? Yes, there it is. That helps it also into place. So you can see on the track here, right there on the inside of the lip, see that little knurling, that little nudging right there? You can see the curvature in there, right there. My finger is. This is how screw in like that, or pop in like that, and that helps lock into place. Now, there is some noisy in this stuff. This thing ain't perfect, but it's $49.99, so you're going to have some little bit of issues. Hear that? Now, that's not freely freely moving. But if I'm just using it, I'm not really feeling it shift too much unless I'm looking for it and I gotta make it slide. This backside panel here, it's flush, it's solid. Battery side, just a little bit. Now that may be something for you to yell at, but for me, it's not that big of a deal because I have to make it do that. Now also, you hear that? I hope you can. That is not the power button. Let's see if I can do it this way. Well, actually, that power button too. These buttons have a little bit of rattle. These mostly. Yeah, you can hear that. Yeah. But other than that, this thing is very, very solidly built. It's awesome. We're going to throw this icon back on here. This is the green icon from Mike Vapes and Vandy Vape. And just tell me that doesn't look good. That just looks good. Alright, so that's it. That's been the ALeader Funky 160 watt box mod. Let's go back up top, vape on it, and talk about it. I'll give you all my thoughts and the things I like and dislike, and where you can get everything. Alright, and that was the Funky 160W from ALeader. Guys, I'm telling you, I just absolutely love this box. I think it's great. I love the customization about it. I mean, anytime you want to switch it up, just add a different resin panel. And these things are only $9.99 a piece. So in total, here's what I got. I got 3 additional face plates, plus the one that came with it. So I got 4 plates. So $49.99 for the box with the plates on it. $9.99 a piece for each of the additional. So I've got a total of 80 bucks in the box and the resin plates. Now, that's, in my opinion, and granted you don't need these extra panels, you don't need them, but they're only 10 bucks in case you decide you want one. But in my opinion, I think that's a great deal, and I'm getting performance out of this thing. I'm going to go ahead, right now, you're going to get a little spiel about the details of this box. The features of the Funky 160W mod is unique interchangeable resin faceplates, power output from 1 watt to 160 watts, has a 0.9-inch OLED display screen, full temperature control suite from nickel, titanium, and stainless steel, power modes of soft, standard, and powerful. It is water resistant. It has a 2 amp onboard charging, plenty of battery ventilation, Fahrenheit and Celsius temp control settings, separate battery indicators for each battery, a recessed 510 connection, a built-in catch cup, magnetic battery door, and full featured display. There you have it. Outside of a little bit of slight battery rattle, outside of me having to force, I gotta press pretty hard to get my battery slide panel to slide, make a little bit of noise. And the automatically resetting everything when you take the batteries out and put them back in. Maybe there's a firmware upgrade they can do to that. And change that. I haven't actually checked to see if there was any upgraded firmware options yet, but there may be, may not be, I don't know. But you know, just those little minor things there, that's all I can say about this thing. This thing it performs well. I mean, I don't do testing. Are you getting the true 160 watts? I don't know. But I only got a Vape this 0.17 build at 100 watts, and it's good for me. But I'm usually a 100 to 120 watt vapor anyway on most of my builds, 0.15 or lower and so forth. And of course I love mechs. But this thing here with the battery life that I get, the performance that I get out of it, the durability, it just feels rough. I haven't dropped this thing or anything. I haven't done no drop tests, and I don't plan on it because I don't try to break my shit. Outside of that, it's got plenty of venting, bottom and the back. And of course it can also vent out of the side here. So if the pressure builds up too much, instead of something popping, instead of being encased, this is just magnets holding this side panel on, so there's more, they can escape there. So it's not like it's airtight through here. This thing has got plenty of battery venting. And you saw when we put the battery on backwards. I'd like to say it was on purpose, but it was not on purpose. It does have backwards compatibility or protection. So, yeah, backwards protection. But anyway, yeah, that's it. $49.99 on VaporDNA.com. There will be a link in the description for this if they have them in stock. If they do not, put your email, give it to them. That way you'll get a notification when they are back in stock. And pick yourself up one, man. It's a good $50. Pick yourself one up. It's really good. I enjoy it. I enjoy this very much. That's going to be it for today. I do thank you very much for watching. We are so close, getting closer and closer to the 1K mark. We're halfway through the month. We need... It's getting close. Can we make the 1K by September 1st? That is the question. If we do, I will be adding a 4th prize packet. I'm going to tell you a secret real quick. That 4th package, I haven't told nobody yet. So keep this. Don't tell anybody if I do make 1K before September 1st. That 4th prize pack I was telling you about, it's going to be one of these. Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody, okay? Thanks. But yeah, I do thank you very much for watching. Remember, educate, not humiliate. We need to educate the world on vaping because, you know, the FDA is trying to kick our ass and all that shit. Doomsday has been extended, but that doesn't matter. We got to continue to advocate. If you vape, you must advocate. If you want to continue vaping, we have to do this together as a team, as a community, as a whole. I can't stress that enough. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. I mean, the channel is doing great, and you guys' interaction is fucking phenomenal. I love you. I do, man, and that's what keeps us going as content creators is the interaction and the feedback we get, good or bad. Once again, I appreciate it. Let's get to 1K by September 1st. And if you don't know about my Facebook group, it's called Vapin and Livin. Do a search on Facebook for it and join the group. If not, there's a link down below in my social media section of my description. Click the link and it'll take you right to it. But until next video, just keep on vaping and living, baby.